Hi.
Can you see me when I'm like this?
Yeah, I can see you. Hi.
Okay, perfect, perfect. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing so good. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Thank you.
Um, Thank you for being here and speaking to all of us today. My first question is this year's Capitol Fourth isn't just an annual tradition, it's a celebration of America's 250th anniversary. What does it mean to you to be a part of such a historic event, and what are you most looking forward to during your time at this year's celebration?
Yes, it means incredible joy and and immense gratitude. You know, our country, we've been through so much and we're young. We're young. One of the things as an international opera singer is this is a funny story actually. I was just in Valencia, Spain, singing a concert, and my friends took me to the center of the city, and they said that there was a tower in the center, and they said this tower dates back to something like, I want to say it was 1000 BC, and I thought, wow,
Mm,
that's a long time ago. You
yeah.
know, we're 250 years old, and we've accomplished so much in such a short amount of time. We've come so far in such a short amount of time. We still have a lot of things to a long way to go, but we will. That's what we do. So for
Mhm.
me, I'm excited about this concert. It's such a privilege, and I hope that I can think of other words. I think of words like gratitude, and it's a privilege. It's joyful. It's exciting to see, and especially being an American who grew up in our school system, learning about our heritage and our culture, knowing where we are right now. I'm thrilled to celebrate, and what I'm looking forward to are the fireworks and the other performers.
Yes, so exciting. Awesome. Well, coming from a family with military strong ties, you've seen service and sacrifice up close. How has that connection shaped your appreciation for events like this? And is there a lesson from your family's military experience that still inspires you today?
Yes, it's I think well my uncle, the first thing I want to say is thank you. I learned that from my dad. It's such a big thing to say is thank you. And it also takes humility to say thank you to someone, to say thank you for helping me, thank you for your service,
Mhm.
and genuinely mean it, you know. Um, so for me, performing this song is a way that I can say thank you, and not just to my family, but to everyone who has served. And one of the things I've learned from was that the question, what have I learned from my family's experience? Is that right?
Yep, a lesson that you've learned from your family's experience that still inspires you today.
Yes, that inspires me today is I want to use my uncle. That inspires me today. I go back to that word resilience
Mhm.
and having the fortitude to move forward, having the strength to move forward. My uncle was in Vietnam. He has two Purple Hearts. He was shot twice, and my he you would I mean you wouldn't know it unless you sat down and he really
Mhm.
sat and shared that with you, because the way he talks about his service, you would think that everything was just wonderful. You
It's
know
great.
that
Yeah.
you wouldn't even know that he went to war. And then my brother-in-law, the same thing, the same kind of grit, that same kind of can-do attitude. At present, he's going through something called, I have it written down, I don't want to misspeak. Excuse me for one moment. He was a trauma nurse, and he did two tours in Operation Iraqi Freedom. He has severe
Mm.
stenosis in his neck, both on both sides of his neck, and PTSD as well. He was on the, I believe it's the USS Boxer, and you
Mhm.
know he's lived the last several years of his life in excruciating pain. And I asked him if I could share this, and he said it would be okay. Lieutenant Commander Robert Aarons. And he said, I didn't know that serving my country meant that I would be in massive pain for the rest of my life. And my sister asked him, well, baby, do you regret it? And he said, no, I don't, because I served my country and that's what I wanted to do.
Mm.
So I think that kind of, that
Girl,
kind
we're
of,
gonna cry together. It's
I
okay.
know, that kind of attitude is so honorable and so courageous. I honestly can't say that I have that in I hope, I want to believe that I have that in me somewhere, but I can't say that I do. So the people who do have that, I respect them. I appreciate them, and I just pray to God that if ever I was in a situation like that, I would be this way. So what I've learned from my family is I always say it's very simple: keep going, keep moving forward, and that's what I've seen from the people who've served our country and my family.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that. I needed that deeply in my heart. Thank you so much. And I didn't really introduce myself at the beginning. I got so excited. So I'm the military spouse of the year, and I feel that the things that you're feeling are for me personally like same because I have this great opportunity in this platform, and it's because of my husband's service that I get to be the spouse of him. So I just want to encourage you that your your heart is showing so much, and just being who you are and fighting for our country's fighters and soldiers and everything first, it's just showing, and because you support them, it's there. You are doing it right. So thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much.
We also have the AFI Navy Mill Spouse of the Year with us, Meg Graves, who's coming next.
Hi, that's me.
Hi, hi, Meg.
Yeah, it's
Hi.
hard to fill Shelby's shoes because she just said it so eloquently as usual. But hi, I'm the Navy Spouse of the Year. I'm so honored just to be here with you and to speak with you, both as someone who sings, not well, but sings and tries. I appreciate all the work that goes into it. But my first question is, performing the national anthem on our nation's 250th on national TV is an incredible honor. Given how much America has evolved since Francis Scott Key wrote those words, what goes through your mind as you sing them? And how do these historic lyrics reflect our journey and resonate with you today?
That's a beautiful question. I think that I can't imagine what Francis Scott Key was really truly feeling in those moments of seeing our flag. I love our flag, by the way. I whenever I see it, I just have the biggest smile on my face because it represents life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness to me. Um, the words are so important. The words, the national anthem, the battle hymn of the Republic, God Bless America. When Johnny Comes Marching Home, that's one of my favorite tunes of our patriotic tunes. Um, all of these songs have such deep meaning because it was really it's the foundation, I think, of who we are as American people. It's the foundation. Again, I go back to that saying, the fabric of our culture. So it's wildly important to be able to sing, excuse me, to be able to sing the national anthem and any patriotic song with the most heartfelt emotion that we can. There are some words that I remember when I first learned it that I didn't understand, so I had to look them up. And I had to ask, I remember asking my dad years ago, he's been passed away now for almost 20 years, but I remember asking my father years ago, what is this? What does that mean, dawn's early light? And my dad said, Angel, that's the morning time. I said, yeah, I said, okay. That's just a really poetic way to say it's the morning time. And that kind of thing. So it's wonderful um, to have these songs that we've sung, that I've sung for years and years and years. It's very, very meaningful. I think it's important whatever song I'm singing, though, to be able to connect emotionally and if in any way deeper than emotional, a spiritual way to the song, so that they are meaningful not just to me but to the people I'm singing them to, so they can understand how meaningful they are. People, the audience always knows. They're a lot smarter sometimes, I think, than we give them credit for. They can feel when someone is phoning it in or pretending. So it's important that the words mean something, I think, and of course, always to sing on key and to sing the melody and be hopefully, God willing, hit the notes correctly. The second part of your question was, I'm sorry, what was it?
Um, well, you basically answered it.
I
It
did.
was
Okay. Okay.
yeah, what goes through your mind as you sing them? How do the historic lyrics reflect our journey and resonate with you? So I feel like you hit that
Awesome.
mark.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah,
long-winded. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was going to be, but I can be long-winded. Excuse me.
I am too. That's why I'm trying to stay on task because otherwise I will adventure off. Um,
Me too.
but my second question is, as this year's Armed Forces Insurance Navy Spouse of the Year, I'd like to think that the entire Navy community claims you as one of our own. With a name like Angel Blue, we're all convinced that you're the unofficial member of the Blue Angels Flight Squadron due to your
Thank you.
tactical precision of hitting those high notes. How would you feel if they ever tried to recruit you as their sonic boom ambassador?
I 100% will gladly accept the honor and challenge of being the Sonic Boom ambassador for the Blue Angels. I've loved the Blue Angels since I was little. I've been telling my husband for about the past, I don't know, maybe 2, 3 years, like I really want to go see a show. Um, what an honor to even be put into the same sentence as the Blue Angels. I've always really appreciated and loved them, of course, because I'm Angel Blue. But thank you for that, Meg. Or is it Meg? Let's make sure.
Yeah, it's Meg. It's fine.
Thank you,
You're
Meg.
good.
I really appreciate that. And I love, if I may, I'm actually working on some music right now. I'm working on an opera called Otello. I sing it in January at the Metropolitan Opera. And one of the things that I was working on the other day was my high notes. And I actually wrote it down in my music last night, tactical precision for your high notes. So thank you.
Oh,
I hope they
you're
come in really good. Yeah.
woohoo. My English degree came into work.
Yes.
Thank you so much for speaking with me. And if
Yes.
I have any connections to the Blue Angels, I will try and make magic happen. I don't have
Thank
any
you.
connections, just to be clear, but if I can
Yes.
work the angle in, I'll slip you in there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.